Something is happening to the Earth's electromagnetic field. And if you've been feeling it, if you've been experiencing unexplained anxiety, time distortion, vivid dreams, sudden exhaustion followed by bursts of clarity, heart palpitations, or a sense that reality is shifting faster than you can process, you're not imagining it. You're sensing what scientists are now measuring. The Schumann Resonance, the electromagnetic frequency of Earth's ionosphere, often called the heartbeat of the planet, has been spiking. And not just a little. We're talking about spikes from the baseline 7.83 Hz to 30, 40, sometimes over 100 Hz. These aren't glitches in the measurement equipment. These are real, documented, repeating events. And they're increasing in frequency and intensity. Here's what most people don't understand. The Schumann resonance isn't just a planetary phenomenon happening out there. Your brain operates at frequencies that entrain to Earth's frequency. Your nervous system, your circadian rhythm, your consciousness itself, they're all tuned to this planetary pulse. And when that pulse accelerates, you accelerate with it, whether you're conscious of it or not. This video breaks down what the Schumann resonance actually is, why it's spiking now, what the science says about these anomalies, and most importantly, what this means for your consciousness, your body, and your reality. Because this isn't just geophysics. This is the most tangible, measurable evidence that we are living through a collective shift in human consciousness. And your symptoms aren't problems, they're adaptations, the convergence. What we're witnessing is a convergence of factors: increased solar activity, climate instability, creating more electrical storms, and potentially a species-wide shift in consciousness as humanity faces existential challenges that demand new ways of thinking, feeling, and being. All of this is showing up as spikes in the Schumann resonance. The Earth's heartbeat is accelerating because everything on Earth is accelerating. The symptoms. If you're sensitive to electromagnetic fields, and everyone is, whether they realize it or not, you've been feeling these spikes. Here's what people report during high-activity periods. Physical symptoms: intense fatigue, followed by surges of energy, heart palpitations or irregular heartbeat, pressure in the head, especially the crown and third eye, ringing in the ears, tinnitus. Digestive issues, sleep disturbances, either insomnia or sleeping 12+ hours. Flu-like symptoms with no virus. Emotional symptoms, emotional volatility, old unresolved emotions surfacing suddenly, intense empathy or emotional sensitivity, sudden crying or laughter for no apparent reason, feeling everything at once. Cognitive symptoms, time distortion, days feel like weeks or weeks feel like days, memory glitches, difficulty concentrating, brain fog, followed by sudden downloads of information or insight, déjà vu. Increased synchronicities. Consciousness symptoms, feeling like you're between worlds, heightened intuition, vivid, prophetic, or symbolic dreams, spontaneous kundalini activation or energy surges, sense of urgency or mission, feeling like you're remembering something you forgot. These aren't pathologies. These are your biology and consciousness recalibrating to a new frequency. The mechanism. Here's what's happening. Your brain entrains to external frequencies. When the Schumann resonance spikes, your brain attempts to entrain to that higher frequency. But your nervous system, your hormones, your cellular structure, these are all calibrated to 7.83 Hz. So when the baseline suddenly jumps to 40 Hz, your system goes into overdrive, trying to adapt. Your pineal gland, your electromagnetic antenna, is working overtime. Your heart, which produces an electromagnetic field 5,000 times stronger than your brain, is recalibrating. Your DNA, which acts as a fractal antenna receiving and transmitting frequencies, is being bombarded with new information. This is an upgrade, but upgrades are uncomfortable. Your operating system is being rewritten while you're still using it. The evolutionary pressure. From an evolutionary perspective, What we're experiencing is a pressure toward higher consciousness. Species adapt to their environment, or they go extinct. Earth's electromagnetic environment is shifting. So we either adapt by expanding our consciousness, increasing our coherence, integrating more complex information, or we remain stuck in old patterns that are increasingly incompatible with the new frequency. This is why so many people are experiencing breakdowns of old structures, relationships ending, careers collapsing, belief systems shattering, identities dissolving. What worked at 7.83 hertzes doesn't work at 40 hertzes. The frequency shift is forcing evolution. It's forcing us to let go of density and move toward coherence. The collective awakening. And here's the profound implication. This is happening to everyone, not just spiritual people, not just sensitive people. Everyone is being affected. Most people just don't have a framework to understand what's happening. They think they're sick. They think they're going crazy. They think they're broken. But what if millions of people are simultaneously going through the same recalibration? What if the anxiety epidemic, the insomnia epidemic, the sense of time speeding up, what if these are symptoms of a collective awakening? A species-wide shift in consciousness driven by a planetary electromagnetic shift? This changes everything, because it means we're not alone in this, and it means this isn't pathology, it's metamorphosis, ground and conduct. The most important thing you can do during Schumann spikes is ground, literally, walk barefoot on the earth. The earth's surface carries a negative charge, and your body carries a positive charge, especially during these high-frequency periods. When you make direct contact with the ground, you discharge excess voltage and re-establish electrical balance. This isn't woo, this is physics. Spend time in nature, not just for the scenery, but for the electromagnetic recalibration. Trees, water, soil. These are natural frequency stabilizers. They help your nervous system regulate. Support your nervous system. Your nervous system is the primary interface between your consciousness and the external electromagnetic field. Support it. Magnesium, B vitamins, omega-3 seconds. These aren't just supplements. They're electromagnetic conductors. They help your nervous system process and integrate higher frequencies without frying. Sleep becomes even more critical during high-activity periods. Your body does its integration work during sleep. If you need 10 or 12 hours, take it. This isn't laziness. This is your system upgrading. Work with the energy. Instead of resisting the symptoms, work with them. When you feel a surge of energy, use it. Create, move, express. When you feel exhaustion, rest deeply. Don't override your body's signals with caffeine and willpower. Your body knows what it needs. When emotions surface, let them move through. The spikes are bringing up everything that's been suppressed. Everything that's not in alignment with the new frequency has to clear. Crying isn't weakness. It's clearing. Anger isn't failure. It's energy moving. Meditate at 7.83 hertzes. You can intentionally entrain your brain to the Earth's baseline frequency. There are 7.83 hertzes binaural beats, isochronic tones, and Schumann Resonance soundscapes available. Use them. When the external field is chaotic, you can create internal coherence by deliberately tuning to the baseline. This becomes an anchor, a homeostasis point. Track the resonance. You can monitor the Schumann resonance in real time. There are apps and websites that show live data from monitoring stations. When you feel off, check the resonance. Chances are there's a spike. Just knowing, oh, the Schumann is at 40 hertzes right now, gives you context. It's not you, it's the field, and you can navigate it more consciously. Connect with others. Talk about this. Share your experiences. You'll find that the people around you are feeling the same things. And when you realize this is collective, it stops feeling like personal pathology and starts feeling like what it is, a shared evolutionary moment, a planetary initiation. The Schumann Resonance isn't just a scientific curiosity. It's a real-time biofeedback system showing us the state of Earth's electromagnetic field and, by extension, the state of collective human consciousness. And right now, it's telling us something is shifting fast. You're not broken. You're not behind. You're not doing anything wrong. You're doing exactly what you're supposed to be doing, which is adapting to a new frequency, evolving in real time, becoming a version of yourself that can hold more light, more information, more consciousness. The old frequency was comfortable because it was familiar. The new frequency is uncomfortable because it's unknown. But comfort isn't the goal. Evolution is, and evolution is always uncomfortable. So, the next time you feel the symptoms, the fatigue, the heart palpitations, the time glitches, the emotional surges, don't pathologize them. Recognize them. The field is shifting. I'm recalibrating. And then support your system through it. Because you're not just witnessing a planetary shift. You're part of it. You're a node in the field. And your consciousness matters. Your coherence matters. Your ability to ground, integrate, and hold frequency that matters. If you're feeling the shift, comment, "I feel it," so we know we're not alone in this. Let's normalize the evolutionary process. Let's support each other through the recalibration. Because this is how a species wakes up, together, in real time, through the electromagnetic heartbeat of the planet.